Afternoon, hello, it's our turn. Thank you, Sewing Street. Thank you, Jewellery Maker. Welcome to Hobby Maker, all the way through until 9 o'clock tonight. Here we are, first hour of the day. Amanda's here.
It's been a bonkers morning.
It's been bonkers morning.
But we're here.
You sorted your car?
All sorted.
Good, excellent. Right, what have we got coming up? Now, normally Amanda brings us a lovely big bundle of things.
We do.
But there's no bundles today. What we've actually got, an hour of bestsellers that you can buy individually. So whatever your budget is, there's something for you from Honeydew.
Definitely, yep.
This is what you can see between now and 9 o'clock tonight then. A lovely afternoon and evening ahead of us. After Honeydew, we've got Carnation Crafts now. I launched this with Laura at Carnation on Monday. It's sold out there completely. It's probably going to do the same this afternoon. One of the best collections they've ever done. Brand new sunrise to sunset collection. Don't miss that in an hour. Zila, Sue is back in the building. We haven't had Zila for ages. If you love calligraphy or you want to learn how to write so beautifully, that's the show for you at 3. Spellbinders, Dawn is here, and we've got brand new collection, Christmas collection from Alex Siberia. He's the designer behind it. Honeydew at 5, Zila at 6, Carnation at 7 if there's any left, and Spellbinders at 8 o'clock. So that is the way we look all the way through until 9 o'clock on Firework Day.
I know. I'm going to have a fabulous fireworks display on the way home, aren't we?
I should have dressed up as Guy Fawkes.
You should have done.
I didn't think of that. Right, now, let's crack on. Now, Honeydew are a major success. No big bundles, so you don't have to spend a fortune to get amazingly beautiful stamps or dies or stencils. Everything is at a great price, and these are bestsellers throughout the year.
These are predominantly stamps, dies, stencils that have all sold out on previous shows.
Right.
And sold out like within the first 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Brilliant.
So many people have said, but we didn't get it. So hopefully, if you didn't get it that time round, you'll get it this time.
What I would do is I'd actually cherry pick all the individuals I love and make my own bundle, because it's 1p and P for the whole day of £4.95, so you can make your own bundle in this show. Now, this is the first one. Everything in the show is on the website, so you can see everything if you want to shop ahead. All the prices are what they will be, so you can shop ahead and know that that's what you're paying. £9.99 for the first one, the floral art stamp.
So these are some of the samples that we've got for the floral art. So, I mean, it makes a really lovely Christmas card.
Yep.
But then again, you can do something just a bit off the wall.
Yep.
And it fits on a 6x6 and on an 8x8. So anything there in the middle, and it will work. So it's a really nice little stamp.
Whatever sentiment or whatever message you want to put, you want to handwrite something, maybe if you're good at writing, you can use your Zila pens to put a nice message in the middle of that. Already lots of you are checking out and shopping ahead of us. That's the best way to do it. If they've got a history of selling out, and all these products have, they may well do the same again today. Certain items in this show may not be in the later show, okay? And we haven't got masses. We've got quite healthy quantities, but not massive quantities of anything, okay? That's the first one of the afternoon, ESHN21. Next one, we've got our floral garland. Now, this has got some sentiments on it too.
It does. You've got a couple on there. We've got those we love, don't go away. They walk beside us every day.
Yeah.
We've got birthday, wishing you a very happy birthday. And I think we've got a thank you on there and a hello.
And a sorry you're feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't
So
they
yeah,
lovely?
we've got lots of different ones on there. I love this stamp.
So you've actually got one, how many stamps are there? One,
I think
two,
that's
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
£2 a stamp. Can't argue with
knock
that,
that,
can
can
you?
you?
No.
So again, these are both 8x8s, but this will fit on a 6x6 card as well.
I love the fact you stamped it at the top and at the bottom as well.
Just a really classic, simple, easy card. But again, in black and white, it really stands out. So that's mixing a couple of the stamps on our last release, but this one went on the last release. So
JGHN13, if you fancy that one on its own. Don't build a basket, just check out each item that you see, because if you build baskets and things sell out, then you've missed out on that item. So just check out each item. It's free to call the call centre. It's free to order on the website and on the app as well. So this next one is your mystical bouquet.
So this one, again, is one of those really fun sample cards that you can do all different sizes with. So, and again, although it's florally, you can mix and match it. So as you'll see there, we've got it with the rectangles and squares stencil in the background.
Yeah.
And then again, I think there's a few with that one. It must have been a popular one with that.
Absolutely.
But then it works with that really big flame stencil that you've all been loving.
Because your florals, that's the thing you do, isn't it?
That's what we're known for.
Yeah, that's what you're known for.
100%, that's
Absolutely.
what we're known for.
Always busy shows, always popular. £9.99 for the mystical bouquet then. What we'll do is we'll go through all the stamps we've got, then do a little bit of a demo, then do the dies, then
We've got
demo.
so much. So all these, you can see all these little bits sticking up on the screen. Ignore them, that's so that we know
Just
which
so I
is
know
which.
what's what. Okay, so that's our third one, and we've got quite a few stamps to get in. So let's go to number 4 next, which is this one here. Now, this one's the picture perfect. So similar sort of aperture idea, like a frame idea. And you're loving this one. I love it. Is it a hexagon?
It is,
Yeah.
and you'll see it again in a different format with the dies.
Oh, okay. So you've got have a wonderful day, thinking of you today, and happy birthday to you. But very geometric, I love it, and lots of space to fill in.
And it is, you can do these frame style with us are really, really popular. Everybody seems to love them because basically the hard work's done for you. You've just got to pop a sentiment in there and colour it in.
Absolutely.
And you don't even have to colour it in if you didn't want to.
And for under a £10 note, with one P&P for the whole day's orders, you could buy 15 things in this show. It would be one P&P of £4.95. You could buy in the Zila show. You could buy in the Carnation show. One P&P of £4.95. VTHN 39. This is really pretty and really, really popular right now. If you want that one, be quick. That's not been on for a little while, actually.
No, it hasn't.
What a team.
I know.
A little
We've got this.
Yeah, we've got this sussed.
We've got so many samples down here. We've got it on a wheelie.
I thought you go through it because I wouldn't have a clue where to start with all of those. Next one then. This one is your Cosmic Floral. Cosmic.
And again, it's similar to that Mystical Bouquet that you've seen, but it's a slightly bigger stamp. So if you struggle to fill a card and you don't like all the white space, this one, although it's still a 6x4 roughly, A6 card. Oh yeah, A6.
Here it comes.
It works slightly bigger, so it'll fill up a bit more space.
NWHN 13, and also one of those stencils has been used in the background there, and it's been run through and embossed.
It has been run through a die-cut machine to give you an embossing. Lots of people ask me about that, so one of my demos further down the line does have that in. But all you need is like a silicone mat, and most of the die-cut machines will give you an idea on how to do that. So all your stencils that you own can then become embossing folders, which is a fabulous way of getting 2 for 1.
They're incredible value for £9.99 and manufactured in the UK.
Certainly are.
Love it. NWHN 13 is your item number at £9.99. If that one isn't in your collection yet, add it now while we've got all these individuals. I do like an individual show, I must admit.
I know. It's not often you get to do those, is it?
Yeah.
Most of us do bring bundles because that's how we've always done it.
Exactly.
I like doing these little individual
Well, you
shows.
can cherry pick all your favourites. Build your own bundle if you want to. If you've got a budget of, I don't know, £70 or £80 to spend, you could buy 6, 7 of these stamps and you'll have all the ones you love. KJHN 21. This one is your floral creation.
And again, this one came in on our last show that I think it was the last show we were in on. And yeah, it was really, really popular. So here we're back.
And that's been used 3 times, like a triptych sort of style. Like that a lot. Sending hugs, thank you for caring, thank you, and birthday wishes are your sentiments in that one. And actually, talking of triptych, this isn't a triptych, but it's a bit like it. Panels that have been stamped and then trimmed. That is nice.
Yeah, that's just something. We did that one as a demo. So if you want to see how that's done, it was on our last show, which I want to say was the beginning of October.
Month ago?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Yep.
You can look back on YouTube, or it's on our YouTube as well, that you'll be able to see how to make that.
Okay, well, lots of you are putting this into your basket. About 10% of our stock is already in baskets on that one. Nearly 20% now. So that's our 6th stamp of the show. Then we've got the 7th one. Now, this I predict to be probably the first sellout. That's just my hunch, okay?
This one always does so well. We bring it back every time we do one of these shows. Everyone's like, I missed it. It is such a versatile stamp.
It's sold out so many times. Last time it did sell out completely. I reckon it will go again today. You've got your social butterfly stamp. I like that. It doesn't have to be perfect to inspire. Another great profound sentiment, and birthday wishes. But I love the fact one of the wings is actually made up of all those tiny butterflies, and then you've got the single wing on the left. And you can use them individually. That looks as if that butterfly's in flight, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's a really, really useful stamp, that one. I've used it for sympathy cards. It's a really nice one for a sympathy card.
Yeah.
And then we've got that sentiment that we just talked about. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. So you could incorporate the two.
Well, Deborah's in, Robert's in, Janet, Julie, Deborah, Jean. Yeah, we're getting busy for this. I've got a feeling it's going to be the first sellout, this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it will be. FLHN 80, only $9.99, and that's a big stamp for your money, isn't it?
Big stamp, yeah. But again, all of these will fit on a lot smaller than a 6x6. You'll get them on a 5x5 card. Well, so that's the beauty about all our stamps. We do it so you can do it really big or really small.
Absolutely. Baskets are filling up on this one. Don't leave it to build your basket. Just check out each item. Lots of you have. Jean's checked out, Robert's checked out, Deborah's checked out. You've got the idea. Otherwise, you miss out. Right, now, number 8 in our show. A bigger presentation, a bigger set of stamps. This one's called Modern Posy.
And again, this one is a really bright, cheerful one, and the stencil in the background on this one is also on the show. That's our splash stencil. So it's just a nice card to just send.
Well, you can see you get a lot of stamp there for your money. That one's £14.99, and you've got sending happy birthday wishes. The littlest things in life are where we find true joy. There we go. That's true, isn't it?
And the nice thing about this one, when I was designing this, I thought it's quite a contemporary looking one that you could use for sort of a bit of a funky wedding or something. So the little stamp that you've got there too, also you could use on your place settings and things like that. So you would be able to carry the theme all the way through if you use it as a wedding invitation.
I do love the fact that you give us lots of space, so you can colour them in really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They're kind of sketchy.
I try and do it, as many of mine as I can, like I would be giving to my 5-year-old niece to colour in.
Yeah. and do you actually do them on like a computer, or do you draw them on paper?
Some are computer generated by me, some are drawn by me, some are bought and licensed, and we do have a few that are designers, but not very many.
Okay, but you can make and sell?
Yes.
Fantastic. 100%. So that one, £14.99. 20% of that is in baskets now as well. And remember, there is a latest show with Amanda, but there will, there you go. There will only be what is left from this show in that show. So if you find something that you like, don't miss out. Order it sooner rather than later. Now, this is another big one. This is another £14.99 one. I mean, all the prices of these are incredible value. Look at the detail in this. You've got a corner, a large corner, a slightly smaller corner as well. You can actually stamp that twice and make a beautiful ornate frame out of it.
It would be really, it is
like
a really, really pretty stamp. And again, you don't need to use the whole thing. So if you just wanted to use sections out of it, it's easily masked off as well.
And we have actually got Honeydew's embossing powders in the show coming up later as well. So we were talking earlier on, we don't do embossing powders very much. So
no, we don't.
When they're available, grab them.
Grab them quick.
Yeah, they're on the website now if you want to shop ahead. £14.99. I mean, look at the detail in that. I'd pay £14.99 for that one alone, let alone the others.
There's a lot of detail in that one, so it's a really, really popular stamp.
Just a little happy mail to brighten your day. We all like happy mail. Good luck today. Sending you a big hug, so it's there when you need it. There we go. Love that. Beautiful. So that's a lot of stamp for your money at £14.99. I'll show you a few more cards. This one. Oh, this one. I love this one.
Again, just black and white, and the only colour that's in there is that pink.
I mean, it's almost like it's giving the sentiment a hug, isn't it, really?
It is. It's a really lovely card.
I love the way that the flowers overlap the circle where the sentiment is, like that. Another one, using just one of the smaller corners.
So that's what I mean. You can go from that massive, great big 8x8, 6x6, A5 card to a lovely little 4x4.
£14.99 for that one. Again, really good value, MCHN 91. The only tricky thing is deciding which ones you want, I suppose. So much to choose from. Right, 4 more stamp sets, then we'll do a little quick demo. Was it one more? One more. Okay, so this is the last stamp that we have in the show. You've seen all the stamps, so if you want to put your own collection together, now's the time to do it on the website. They're all there, and on the app as well. Or if you'd rather talk to the call centre, you know which ones you want, just give them a bell. It's a free phone number. $9.99, this is your special bouquet. ZQHN06. We'll probably return to some of the favourites and some of the ones that are more vulnerable a bit later in the show. So if you missed anything, just look on the website, you'll see it.
And again, in the background of this card as well, the stencil that you see there is also on the show. That's our up-close personal. Up-close floral.
Your stencils are so unusual.
I do funky wing. Very funky stencils.
Very traditional stamps, but very funky stencils.
It's strange how I've gone that route, but you can use this.
The two together work.
They do. Yeah. Some of them, I think, what did I come up with that one for?
And all the stencils we're going to get to after our first demo, a lot of those have gone in previous shows. We've got all the bestsellers back.
We have.
The shooting stars are back. The hexagons are back.
Sound Waves is back. I think that sold out in like 13 minutes or something last time we were here.
So that stamp set is just £9.99, and that background stencil is in the show as well. The cable knit is coming up a bit later on. ZQHN06. While you're selecting all the stamps that you want, we'll do a quick demo with Amanda, and then we'll go to the stencils, and then we'll go to the dies as well. Okay.
So we are going to be using our spiral stencil to start with, along with a mystical bouquet.
Yep.
The colours I'm using, everybody always asks me this. We are on cracked pistachio and peacock feathers. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that long ago that I learned that you can put your lid underneath your oxide inks and they fit. And they stay stable. So if you didn't know that, there you go. I've given you a tip already.
And all the oxide inks you'll find on our website as well.
So I'm just having a panic because I had a blank card here and we moved stuff around and I can't see where my finished card is now.
Uh-oh. Have we moved it? you got a blank card, Josh? Did you...
I had a sample card on here that had got it finished.
Oh.
But it's disappeared.
No, shrug
Okey
shoulders.
doke.
Oh, well. You have to remember.
It's the colouring in that might take me a bit of time, but we'll get there.
Okay. I swear,
So-
things do disappear in the studio.
Yeah, that's really odd. It was here 2 minutes ago.
Very odd.
Oh.
Well, we're busy for all the stamps. I'm not surprised.
So this, we're just going to go around the edges and blend those two colours in.
What do you think is the most popular at the moment, Amanda?
The butterfly by the sound.
Yes, yes, yes. Social Butterfly is absolutely in the lead. If you want that one, a third of the stock checked out already.
So, I really did need that card. What have I done with it? Because it's much darker. Oh, it's gone, it's gone. Can we put this back on and get that darker? I don't know. I whipped it off too quick. Oh, we'll give it a go.
Okay. We're really
Give it a
testing
go.
you now, aren't
You
we?
are. Pressure's on now. Woo. That's how my day's gone, obviously.
If it starts that way, it usually
It's
continues
going to
that
carry
way.
on, isn't it? I've never done that, ever. Not had my sample ready to go.
Well, it may not
gonna-
be you, it might be us, but...
No, it's probably me.
Oh, okay.
It is very likely me. Josh wouldn't do anything like that to me.
It's probably buried in all these samples.
It probably is. I'll get to it in a minute. We had a little bit of a shuffle round, and I think that's where it's moved to. So
That stencil, is that in the show today?
that is
Okay.
spirals.
Spirals. If you fancy that, shop ahead. It's on the website. Spirals
So we
is
have
there.
stamped that out, or stenciled that out. I'm going to put some anti-static on there because we're now going to have to stamp and emboss this and use it, which is always novel. So I always keep my anti-static bag on my ink pads. Now, those that come to my workshops will know that I don't always use them, but I try to remember. So I put it there to try
Why do you
to
keep
remember.
it on your ink pad?
Because then I remember to use it.
Oh, okay.
If I don't keep it on my ink pad, I usually forget.
Right.
So
And that's for when you're using embossing powders, yeah?
embossing powders on top of a wet ink,
Yeah,
usually,
yeah.
or on vellum or acetate or anything like that. They really helps you. So lots of pressure on there just to make sure that whole image has gone down.
Beautiful. Look at the clarity of that.
And then we're going to take our scrap piece of paper. So we are on crystal clear today for this one. The sparkle comes out later.
Which one's that again?
This is the crystal clear. So
Crystal clear,
on the
right.
website, on today's show, you can buy them in a collection which has got crystal clear, sparkling crystal, which is the clear embossing powder with a glitter in it, white, which is a white embossing powder, or white opal, which is a white embossing powder with glitter in it.
Okay.
So we're going to be using a bit of everything today.
So you've got a set of 4. We've also got in stock today silver, and we've also got platinum sparkle too.
You've got to have a bit of sparkle. It's Christmas coming up.
Heating it from the back so you don't blow the embossing powder away.
I've got you well trained, Dave.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
impressed.
I've watched. I'm like a sponge. I soak it all up.
So as Dave says, I heat from underneath. It does take a little bit of practice and it does get very warm under there, so just be careful, mind those fingers. And that just means that the embossing powder doesn't jump around quite as much because it's not going to get the air from the heat gun blowing it around. So it just helps a little bit to keep that embossing powder where you want it to be.
This is kind of everyone's favourite crafting technique. So many people say I've got into crafting after I saw an embossing demonstration.
I know they do, don't they?
Yeah.
So now I've got to do my colouring as well. Good grief, no pressure. So I'm using clean colour pens and it's not watercolour cardstock, so I'm taking the colour and a blending pen, and that's not the colour I wanted, that's the colour I want. So I'm just scribbling it onto the mat and I'm going to pick up some of that colour
Yeah.
and we're just going to go in on here.
I mean, often people just kind of colour one flower and leave the rest of them black and white, but it's up to
They
you.
do.
But
With this one, because we've gone over the stencil a little bit, it's going to make it harder to colour. So all I have done with that, which was the bit I was going to show you, but now we'll show you all of this instead.
yeah.
I have cut out the flowers that really I couldn't hide the colouring with. It'll make sense in a moment. So that I've re-stamped it and just cut out those particular flowers. And
I suppose you could go in straight with the pen directly onto
you
the card. if
could,
you
but that
wanted
would
to.
be a little bit with these pens, the pigment in them is really strong.
Right.
So it could come up a little bit dark if you do that. I mean, as I say, I've gone in with the green and it will do a great job. But if it doesn't, you need to, that other little technique really helps. And the other thing is, because we've heat embossed this, you do need to make sure you go and blot it before you try and stick it down.
Well, the heat embossing also kind of creates like a slight ridge, like a little frame around each leaf, so it makes it easier to keep the colour in where you want it.
It does help, definitely helps with that. So I'm just going to quickly colour these in really fast. I don't think I've ever coloured anything in quite this fast. But maybe the pressure's good because I've stayed in the lines.
Yeah, it's a great combination of colours.
I love these colours together. It's
what were the two colour names on the oxides?
It's cracked pistachio and peacock feathers.
Right.
So I've done another, did another stamped image, and I've cut out the bits that I know would be really difficult to colour in.
Yeah.
And to hide that colour it in bit. So we're just going to pop a little bit of glue on here. Pop that flower on there. And the same with these leaves. So although I've coloured them in, you can still see that stencil underneath. And I hate faffing around with masks. They drive me insane. And I always spend hours cutting it out. And I love fussy cutting things.
Yeah. I suppose if you wanted to, you could use foam pads to make them higher as well.
Yeah, you could. That would be really nice.
Or glue gel.
Yeah, anything like that would work. Oh. All fingers and thumbs, didn't get the tweezers out. So we're just about stick these last.
Someone's just said, can I not look for the missing card while you're demoing? I wouldn't know where to start.
I wouldn't know where to start either, so I have absolutely...
We've got about 200 cards down here. I haven't got a clue where it would be.
It's just a blank piece of paper with another bit. I'll find it. It'll be underneath something.
You'll probably find it at the end of the show.
Yeah, I will. You know that. So I may not actually stick this... Well, I can't stick it down because I haven't even got the card base. So I'll put it on my Facebook page later, the finished card, because I've done it all nicely layered up, and I'm going to pop a sentiment across there. And I've done the sample card, my base, and it's got different layers behind it, so it all pops together, and I will find it before we finish this show. So that's all I can show you at this point in time, because my actual base is missing.
Don't worry, that's the technique. You've seen the technique, that's fine. That stamp, by the way, is £9.99, okay? It's OGHN87, proving really popular. Now, Amanda, we're going to go through the dies now. We've got some boards, haven't we, with the dies?
They are right here.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to leave you in charge, Dave.
Okay, now, we've got lots of stamps. We don't have as many of the dies available as we would like. So these are, again, dies that have in the past sold out. Not once, but numerous times. So the first one, this is Star Bright Flourish dies. Star Bright Flourish dies. You've actually got 4 dies in this. And as you can see, if I turn them around, there they are. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I think we've got some cuts, die cuts somewhere. What I can show you of these. Which is it this one? Yes. This one at the top, I think it is. Which, is that right, Amanda? That one?
Right, yes.
Yeah, that's that one there. Okay. There's so much in the show. So that's the die set. That's what it cuts out. Absolutely gorgeous. And the price, again, and there's a lot of metal for your money. It's only £17.99 right now. 20% of this has been found on the website. I said shop ahead, and that's what you're doing. You mix it. Lots of you are mixing up stamps, dies, and embossing stencils as well. And you found the embossing powder too. PRHN24. Is the idea that these singular ones overlap?
They certainly do.
Right.
There's a couple of sample cards right at the very front. I've done them in order on here for you, so you should be able to, and I'll sort the muddle out afterwards.
Okay. I've got them here. Here we go. There we go, look. A couple of finished samples to show you. Isn't that beautiful? So you can leave them one-dimensional, or you can, of course, layer. And also you can die cut maybe things like vellum. Maybe you've got some coloured parchment. That would look lovely. But really beautiful. So you can put them on top or you can use them completely separately. Brenda's in, Carrie, brand new crafter in Aberdeenshire. Yvonne, Maureen, Julie in Lancashire's coming through as well. Remember, all of your orders will be sent from Honeydew Direct. So if you're ordering like 5 things in this show, they'll all be in one basket. If you order from different shows, though, of course, your orders will come from different places at different times. A third of the stock is gone. That's the die set you're going to get. I don't want to mix up your sample.
Oh, don't worry about that. I can sort that out.
Okay, that's that one. Next one, we've got the fancy frame die. Now, this is this one. Oh, it's on that board, was it? Oh, yeah, there. There we go. There's the die for that one. And I've got some finished samples here as well. So that's your fancy frame. That's $15.99. Lots of really kind of wispy lines in that one. Let me just delve in. Now this could be for any occasion, for absolutely any occasion. They're saying in my ear, could it be an Easter card? Yeah, of course it could. Could be a birthday card, could be an anniversary card, anything. You got your florals. It's a frame. You can use it portrait. You can use it landscape if you want to as well. £15.99. These are all bestsellers, but rather than do a big bundle where there might be 1 or 2 in there that you're thinking, oh, I wouldn't go for those normally, but it's in the bundle, I'll get them anyway. You can hand-pick and cherry-pick your own bundle. Someone's just asked, is the card under your blue mat?
Under the blue mat? No.
Nope.
Thank you anyway.
Let's play Hunt the Card, everybody. QVHN 84, £15.99 for that one. Right. Next one. This one is your snowflake background.
I adore this card. This die. I absolutely adore it.
I've got the same feeling about this die as I had with the butterfly stamp. So sold out many, many, many times before. Let me grab a few of the cards here that I know relate to this.
Hopefully we'll get to the demo on that because I've got a little trick to help everybody with all of their stamps and all of their dies that are a little bit trickier to cut.
Look at that. You can snip them. Lots of snippability. Here's another card made from it. Or you can leave it as one complete die, because they're all joined on the die, but then afterwards you can snip them and separate them if you want to. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So many snowflakes in one die. This is only £18.99. There it is. That's a big die for the money as well, isn't it?
It really is. It's roughly 7 by 7.
Okay.
So you do need the bigger machines to cut it, but it is just a fabulous, fabulous die.
And if you wanted to snip those individual snowflakes, you could, so they're completely independent.
I think there's a sample here as well that shows you using the hexagon. Don't know if you can come onto where mine is.
On your desk?
Yeah, the light's bouncing.
There you go.
So it's using the hexagon die that's coming up, and then just that stuck behind it between 2 pieces of acetate. So it makes it look like it's part of the card. It's fabulous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Be quick if you want that one. That one's proving very popular. Christine, Deborah, Shirley, Hayley, Deborah, Angela, Norma, loads of you coming through for that. There will be, I'm sure, some dies and some stamps and some stencils later that won't be in the latest show because they're sold out, so get in early. Always pays to watch the early shows as well, if you can. XGHN07 is your item number there, and that one was just there, number 13. Now, number 14 in the show is here, and this one is Holly Sprigs. Now, Hunt the Holly Sprigs. Which board is that on?
Should be on there.
Oh, here it is.
There we go.
Got it.
And there should be some samples in there for you.
So here's your Holly Sprigs. There it is. So actually, because they're separate, you can again have one on the top, one on the bottom, creating almost like an oval effect. So you can top and tail maybe a sentiment or a verse or something like that. And you'll have fun colouring those in too. Look at the detail that's actually in the leaves as well.
I design all of the dies like I design my stamps.
Right.
So you get all the detail that's cut in. So your balloons, you can see where the light's pinging off the balloons and things like that. So.
Perfect. £17.99, CEHN 53. If you want that one, pop it in your basket and check out. That's proving popular as well. And you can also snip that if you wanted to too.
You can. And again, I'm using in the first demo that you're going to see with the dies, we're using the hexagon stencil and that. Hexagon die, and that fits around the hexagon die as well.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, we've got those in the show coming up soon as well. So that is our 14th item in the show. Leave the board there. Number 15 is... Oh, hang on. It's the one and the only balloon dies. This is imperative that you put this in your basket and you check out. This I don't think will be in the latest show. It's every time it's on, selling out left, right and centre because it just says celebration. Nothing says celebration more than a balloon. We know that here at Hobby Maker because we keep our local balloon shop in business. We have balloons for everything. Any of our 4 channels here, if they're celebrating anything, or one of our guests might be celebrating an anniversary or birthday or something, the balloons come out.
I was going to say, I think this is probably the first time I've been in the studio and there hasn't been balloons in here for something.
We should have sorted that out. Well, you've brought the balloons for us anyway.
I did, I brought my own.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. There's usually balloons everywhere in this building. Walk down the corridor, there's balloons. Nearly 20% gone already. I just think they are lovely. They just sum up celebration. And it's not all one die. You've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 dies in there. You've got the loose ones that look as if they're kind of floating. You've got a little weight, of course, on the big bunch of balloons. But these are really flying. If you've missed out before and you've just been too late, you've got to check out and it said, sorry, that item's no longer available. You're kicking yourself. They're in stock now. Grab them. We're approaching half the stock gone now, Amanda. And we did ask for quite a big stock and you gave us quite a big stock. Whether you're using foil card, mirrored card, holographic card. Has Amanda's card gone under the big shot machine?
No, I have looked everywhere. I do not know where this card has ended up.
I think what's happened is, if you could see, I'll lift the trolley up in a minute, you'll see, there's literally hundreds of cards here. I think it may have got popped in with those, possibly. They're in there somewhere. We'll probably find it halfway during the show. We'll have a fanfare if it appears. Single balloons are lovely. Up, up and away. It's your birthday.
I'm going to sneak in.
Very busy for this. It's probably the most popular die you've ever done. I'd go out on a limb and say that.
I think it probably is,
yes.
if I'm honest. Although our mistletoe came pretty close to it. The hexagon has just, that you're going to see in a minute, has just come back in stock again. We can't keep that in stock either. But balloons has been around the longest and it's probably still the biggest. Okay,
well, let's get to the hexagon. Keep checking out on that one. It's still in stock at the moment, but it's going very fast. It's been out of stock virtually everywhere. We've got it here today. It's been out of stock on Honeydew's website, out of stock on our website. Now, this little hexagon dies that Amanda was talking about that you could use with those fantastic sprigs, the holly sprig dies, they will work with it.
They will. Those ones and the Christmas decoration set that I bought out when we did our Christmas launch, they're designed to fit around this.
Right.
So there's you can manipulate the actual holly sprigs to fit round.
Right. So if you want to go for those two, that's still available at the moment, but they will work together beautifully, beautifully well. So the hexagon dies, you're actually going to get 1, 2, 3 dies, really good sizes. So if you're working on large projects, you're sorted. If you're working on smaller projects, you're sorted as well. And of course, they will also make mats. If I show you here, there you go. So you've got the waste from the inside of the hexagon, which you can use as mats as well. So it's a kind of a double whammy, really.
What we haven't mentioned is that all our dies are pink.
Oh, yeah. So they stand out.
So you'll find them on your table.
They'll stand out. There you go. But aren't they lovely? Lots of you coming through on the phone lines for this and on the website and on the app as well. Lots of you found it earlier on. Nearly half the stock has gone of our hexagons. I don't think this will be in the latest show. When is your latest show? 5?
Yes.
5 o'clock. PDHN at 84. Remember, we use letters and numbers at Hobby Maker. That's our product code, PDHN84. You can call the call centre free. You can order it on the web. You can order it on the app. Just order it. You won't miss out then. And they go with the one next to it beautifully. So you can see on the board, actually, Amanda's put it next to the hexagon. There we go.
It works absolutely perfectly well with that. It's really, really interesting.
Quite a few of the other floral stamps will probably work well with it.
Everything works with it. We're actually going to use it with Starbright on the next demo, so you'll see it with both.
So that'll be in the next demo if you're ordering it. A couple more dies, then we'll do another demo with that die set. Then we've got number 17 in the show is your Fragrant Corner dies. There we go, Fragrant Corner. Where's that one?
I will grab you some samples for that one, shall I?
Where's the Fragrant Corner? Is that on that board?
Guess what I've just found?
Ah, told you. It's, where's the fanfare? It's there. It got mixed up with our samples. I had a feeling that would be the case.
There we go.
Thank you.
I'll put that card together.
We can all relax now.
Phew.
Call off the search party.
Yes.
Do you want me to show it?
You can if you want.
After all that, we've got to show it.
We're still piecing together, but it's going to be
This is what we were waiting
along
for.
those lines.
You know, this is what we've been missing. There it is.
Card
That's
base.
that card finished when it's all stuck together. There we go. We found it. Brilliant. It was worth the wait too.
Bless.
Thanks. Okay, so let's show you Fragrant, what was it? Fragrant Corner.
Yes.
Fragrant Corner is here, just in black and white. It's lovely.
It's a really, really useful die, and if you come on our workshops, you'll find out exactly what you can do with that. Not telling the last of our workshops the sneak peek, but you might be using that die in our workshop on Saturday.
Okay. How often do you do workshops then?
We do 5 venues, at the moment 5 venues, twice a year.
Right.
So we've been in Suffolk, we do Portsmouth, we do Newcastle, we do Coventry, and this weekend we're in Haydock.
You get them out of it,
Yeah.
don't you?
So Manchester area this weekend.
Oh,
We're gonna
fantastic.
have
So if you go into that, you'll
that
have
card
a ball.
you just had, I need you to hold it up and open it out.
Okay.
So this is what I mean, that you can make that card.
Ooh.
Snippability with that die is just amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you can cut off all those little leaves and foliage and flowers on there, and you've got yourself a pop-out card just with one die.
Is this stencil in the show?
It is quilted.
Ooh. There we go. So Fragrant Corner, and then next one and the last die, I think, we've got the Elegant Foliage.
I absolutely adore the Elegant Foliage die. It is one of those dies that you will not realise how useful it is until you actually have it. Once
Now
you get
that's
it in
this
your
one here. That's on this board. Here we are. There you go. That's the Elegant Foliage. Is that the one? That is the one, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
So we've used it on
yeah.
a couple of different.
I didn't see the name was above it. Duh. £17.99 is your price for the Elegant Foliage Corner, but again, that could be used top left and bottom right to make like a nice frame.
And you can chop it up. Again, great snippability on that one. So there's lots of different ways you can use it. So you've got just as it is on that particular stamp or card.
Isn't that lovely?
And
Makes
that
me
is
think of
literally
like Jack
just
and the
that.
Beanstalk a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice one. And then that's just been used in the background. So we bought this stamp to you quite a while ago now. And that's just in the background.
Yeah.
Just to give it, because the stamp doesn't have foliage with it.
No.
So that worked really, really well.
Yeah, put a flower over
and
the
then
top
again,
of the foliage.
with the hexagon, it's tucked in behind the back of that with that beautiful great big bloom on there as well.
So, yeah, if you can recreate these fantastic cards if you want to with all the single items we've got in the show today. That's our last die, and after we do another demo, I say we, Amanda, we'll then go on to the stencils in a second as well.
We've got so much in this show, it's bonkers.
I know. I don't know where I am. Anyway, okay. You ready?
Right, so we are going to start off with the hexagon, and do you know what? There's something here that's perfect for me. Just gives me a little bit of height to take me up to be able to wind this, because I'm not very tall. And so we're just taking the hexagon through on our die cut machine. And I'll just pop that down on the floor for a moment. My very well loved die cut machine, I have to say. And it is such an easy stencil to use, die to use. I keep saying stencil today. What is going on with me today? So, and I have used, this is about a 400 GSM weight cardstock.
Oh, wow.
It's a really thick cardstock.
And it cuts through it, no problem?
And it cuts through it just on one pass. So we'll get rid of the waste.
I mean, that's when maybe your dotty tape pen will come in handy if you wanted to stick that down. I mean, you can be really clever and very minimal with glue, that would work, but a dotty tape pen is fantastic for sticking those down.
So then I've coloured that in. We have another little sneak. See, this is what you should have had, was my card base ready to go on that last demo. So I have another little sneaky trick that my mum saw on a Facebook hack, and it's just been the biggest hit with everybody. So we'll give you that in a few moments.
I do like a hack.
You've got to have a hack every so often, don't you? So we're going to take that quilted stencil that you just saw a moment ago, and I'm just going to put a little bit of colour in the centre. And it doesn't have to be positioned perfectly. I don't mind if it goes in and out of the lines. It's not going to worry me. So we're just placing a little bit of colour down in the centre, and I really don't want that to be too heavy. I have an old and a new of my favourite coloured ink pads, because the new ones are sometimes a bit too juicy for what I want. So I just want a really subtle effect down on that card. We're then going to take you think I've got a big enough table and I'm still filling it in? We're going to stick that straight down, and then that's a big one for sticking things down as I go, because then I don't lose them.
And that stencil is the quilted stencil, isn't it? That's
It is.
in the show. That's on the website now. The stencils are going very fast already, actually.
It's a really popular stencil, that one. So, as I mentioned, we've got this little hack, which is a pastry brush. So we've cut all the long pieces off, so we've just left a little bit on the end. And
is that silicone?
It's a silicone pastry mat, pastry brush. I don't cook, so I had one in the drawer. And you're just going to dab it, and then you're going to go all the way around the edge.
Ah, so if you haven't got a dotty tape pen, that's a way of doing it.
It is. Really is so easy. And especially with all those really, really delicate, like that fragrant corner die that you saw earlier. It's really delicate, so it can be quite difficult to work out how you're going to glue it down. But that works perfectly.
I like that trick.
Every time. I love that trick.
Yep.
We use it a lot. If you're coming to my workshop in Haydock, bring your silicone paintbrush with you if you haven't already got one. If you've already got one, should I say. So I'm just going to wipe off that extra glue. I normally do that on a piece of scrap.
And if you haven't got one, pop out and buy one.
Yeah.
They're not much
In
money.
fact, somebody did do that. Somebody's husband, who was killing time locally at a workshop, she messaged him while we were doing it, and she was there with 5 friends, and he came in, having been to the local shop that everything's the same price, and came in with 5 silicone brushes.
Love it.
So then I'm going to take a piece of coloured cardstock, and we're just going to use my 3 favourite colours in blues, which are Broken China, Faded Jeans and Chipped Sapphire. We're going to colour our card. Again, I'm doing a bit of speed crafting here because it would be great to get another demo in before.
We've got about, 16 minutes, so maybe
we'll do that. We'll whiz through those stencils quick.
Yeah, we've got about 10 stencils in the show.
So just literally pop in some colour down there, and then we're going to run that through a die cut machine. Obviously, I would spend a lot more time, and I have already pre-done this. I'm going to my baby one now because it's easier for me. The big machine is a big machine. So we're going to pop our stencil down, die down. I have a magnetic mat with this one.
Well, the hexagon dies are proved to be a firm favourite. I've not seen dies like that before. I've seen plain hexagons, but the overlapped hexagons are a bit different.
And I didn't put my anti-static bag in there, so we're probably going to have a little bit of poking out to do. I've thrown myself off not having that card first thing. Oh.
It's a bit like if you're late for something, it kind of throws you out for the whole day.
It has thrown me. We've had a bit of a trek in this morning, and that threw me as well. So between one and all today, we'll have a coffee at lunchtime and come back to the real world. So we've cut that die out. I have already done it, some slightly darker colours, because I want the darker colours to do what we're doing. We are going to position this one in its first place. Again, use that little trick I showed with your silicone. And with the silicone brushes as well, I mean, some people have tried it with like the blending brush type things, makeup brushes, that kind of stuff. But the bristles start to stick together.
Lock together, yeah.
And you don't want that with the silicone. Once the glue has dried on there, you can peel it off.
Right.
So the silicone works really well for this.
And if you want the honeydew glue, that's in the show today, $9.99. And is it a special type of glue? Like
sticky glue is what we call it because it sticks everything.
Right.
I've had people
multi-purpose go-to.
Yes. I've had people stick their car wing mirrors back on to get home.
Really?
I've had somebody stick their shoe together at a show because their shoe had, their flip-flops had come apart. So we stuck the flip-flop back together.
Wow.
So all I've done then, I've stuck one image down. Then I've gone in and I've snipped all the foliage off another one. And I've cut out some small flowers. As you can see, we've got lots of little bits and pieces. So we're going to build up that from the bits and pieces that we've got. Because you've got to make, when you're paying $17.99 for something, it's a purchase that you think about.
Yep.
And I want to make the most out of it.
Yep.
So although it's a floral corner die, so to speak, I've gone in, I've taken my individual flowers and cut out a couple of extra ones, popped a gem in the middle there, and we're going to layer that up.
Okay.
Not that one. I want a small one for this one.
Don't forget, if you just switched on, just got in or whatever, all of the stamps, all of the dies, all of the stencils are individually available. There's no big bundle. Everything is on the website that's still available. We haven't had any sellouts yet, but I think as the hour goes on and people are cherry-picking what they want, there are going to be some sellouts before the latest show, I'm sure.
And then I've taken the double ones, and we're just going to pop these up here.
Oh, if you want those balloon dies, by the way, we're nearly in single-figure stock, and we did have a big stock of those.
I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to keep bringing that balloon die.
I don't think it will ever not be popular.
No, I don't think it will. No, we're just going to go with some foliage. So as I said, we're going to go in and snip some foliage off. Going to take these pieces and we can just stick those on wherever we want them to be. So that's what I love about having the dies that have all these different elements to them. So you're not going to lose all those tiny little foliage pieces because they're all attached to the main die until you need them. And then we're going to go in and just stick a few of these down. Put a bit more glue down.
So much snippability.
And that's what you want from everything that you use. You want to be able to do more than one thing with everything that we own.
We don't like one-trick ponies.
No. I was going to give that a bit of a lift, but... So just work your way around with putting them exactly where you want them to be. Oh, tuck that under there. And
That's lovely. It kind of flows, doesn't it? Goes with the flow.
It does. And you can change the angles just by flipping your die over and colouring it on the other side if you wanted to. And then I've taken some of the swirly bits as well, so you can use all of those.
And what die was it that you used for that?
This is Star Bright.
Star Bright, okay. That was the first one we did, the Star Bright Flourish dies, where you get 3 of the dies singularly and the main flourish as well.
So you get
that one there.
Good value for money on this one.
That's still in stock if you want it.
I adore this die. I've used it so much for so many different things. It's funny, isn't it? When you design stuff, you think, you have in your head exactly what you plan to do with it. But then once you start, actually, you get it in your hands and you can start actually playing with it. There's so many different things that you had never even thought of.
I don't think we're going to get a 4th demo in there.
Oh, no.
There's another show later on, but we've got 10 stencils to get in as well. Not much time left, so...
We'll whiz through. Right. So, and then you just pop your sentiment in the centre there, whichever one you want to pop in there. And that's a really simple card to do. Beautiful. Without lots of faffing. Brilliant. Okay, so if you want to go for the hexagon dies and you want to go for the Star Bright Flourish, that was what was used in that demo. They're both available right now on the website. And these are all, remember, best sellers. Back by popular demand. Now, let's get to what I think will be probably the busiest part of the show right now. So it's, again, first fingers first. This one is your first stencil. This is called Splash. And what I said to Amanda earlier on, I'll say it again now. Her stamps are quite traditional in many ways, with the beautiful florals, but her stencils are really quite quirky and really different, and that's what I think everyone loves about them. this could be a camouflage as well as a splash, couldn't it? It could be absolutely anything. It could be snow falling. You could do anything with that one. So there is the price. It's £7.50. Again, you can run it through and emboss with it. You can ink through it, obviously, put your texture paste through it, do all sorts of things. I really think stencils are unsung heroes in crafting. If you don't use them very often, they really are underrated. You can do so much with them, and they cost so little. £7.50 for Splash, WIHN 27. Did you want me to show you the samples if we're not going to get that demo in? Yeah, go on then. There you go. Thank you. So, samples and stencils. There we go. Isn't that great? And that would go pretty well, I reckon, with the big butterfly that we had earlier on, that stamp. Again, using it in the background, making it look a little bit like rain with the Wellingtons. This is now limited stock. This is what's going to happen with all these stencils, I guarantee it. So please be quick and check that out if you want to. £7.50 for Splash. Next one is your cross stitch. This is chaos here today. I know. Chaos.
I like chaos.
I'm glad you do.
Here we go. That's your cross-stitch one. So you don't have to use all of it, just use a little bit of it. And that, as you can see, is £7.50. Even got the price on it there for you. XLHN52, your item number. Let's show you a few of the finished cards. Isn't that great? Mix your colours up. Really, really lovely. And again, change the angle. If you want to make them more square, you can do it that way. If you want to make them more triangular or diamond shaped, do it that way. But a traditional kind of cross-stitch stencil, only £7.50. XLHN52. Then we go to one of your favourites. To be fair, these are all your favourites.
They are.
Now, lots of people have checked out on this already. Look at this one. Up close floral, this one. I'll give those back to you.
I'll swap you.
All right. Now look at this. Spectacular. That's the only word I can think of to say with this. I mean, I would put that on the wall. I would literally colour it and put it in a frame. It's spectacular.
You could do like 4 and together, and that would look really cool too. Do it in different colours, so you could do autumn, spring, summer, and winter.
Obviously, you've got to be a bit gentle with it because it's quite fine.
It is very delicate.
Yeah.
So, and the sample I'm showing you there has actually been run through a die-cut machine as well, so it keeps you in the lines a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you've embossed it and you've also inked it. Okay. JDHN85. We're going to have to go through them quite quickly because we've got to get all of them in. Next, we go to your quirky floral. We like quirky.
One in, one out.
There's your quirky floral. But again, it could be animal print as well if you wanted it to be, I suppose. There's an element splash about that too, I think.
There
could
is,
be droplets.
isn't there? Yeah.
A little bit. But quirky floral is what it's called. There's one card. There's another one. It totally changes when you use different colours. It totally takes on a new...
All of the stencils, I think, as soon as you change the colour, it's a different thing.
Love it. So quirky floral, £7.50. I think all the stencils are £7.50, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
I'm organising you now, trying to get you so you can get them in.
Lovely, bubbly. Now, what could that be? That could be a bubble bath. It could be champagne. It could be a chocolate bar. It could be all sorts of things. It could be cheese. All sorts of things. So let me just show you. There we go, look at that. It's fun. It just says fun. Oh, mix it with some florals. That's a good idea. I love that.
Yeah, a bit funky, that one.
Really cheerful, really bright, all because you've got that stencil. You'll use this all the time. I'm sure it'll be a firm favourite.
It is
PZHN65. Next. Dotty circle stencil. Lots of you already have found this one on the website. Again, it's a sellout virtually every time it's on. Got to be quick if you want this. Some of these, sadly, won't be in the next show. So grab them while we've got them. Get in right at the start of the day. Now, the next one you're about to see, look at the gemstones on there.
Got a bit carried away there, I think.
No, that's fine. All the things you can put through a stencil. If you've got glitter texture paste, that would look amazing. You can spritz it. You can do all sorts of things with it. But again, it's just a happy design. And you've got a centre in the middle. Nearly half the stock is gone. And there's enough room to stamp a sentiment in there, a little sentiment if you want to. Put a little topper in the middle of it too. But it lends itself to quirky, funky things and also more kind of traditional things like flowers. £7.50. NAHN01. That one is your dotty circle stencil. Now, this we showed you earlier. It was embossed, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is the cable knit. I mentioned it was coming up. I think lots of you have found it on the website already. There's your cable knit. Love it. Very, very different. This has been embossed and it's been inked. And the embossing makes a big difference, actually, doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference with that one as well, I think. It really does make it 3D'd.
With the balloons, too. Just inking through it, a little bit through it. You don't need to use the whole thing all the time. Different colours. There we go. That is your cable knit at £7.50. JDHN, what was it? Can't remember the number now. JDHN 52, was it?
82.
82. Okay. Then we got onto the one that obviously Amanda used in her demo a little bit ago. This is your quilted stencil. Again, I can feel this one's been embossed as well as inked. 20% of the stock already gone on this one. That's before we actually show you some other finished samples with it.
So you don't even have to do anything to it. Literally just pop that stencil on there and stick a little sentiment in there and you're done.
Obviously, this is a firm favourite. Look how many samples we got.
Oh, it is a really firm favourite, definitely in my household.
A bestseller. If you haven't got it, add it to your order today. Remember, just check out all those items that you want. If you do it one by one, that way you don't run the risk of having disappointment with sellouts. If you build a basket, that's not the way to do it here at Hobby Maker, really. Shooting stars, this one's going to go so quickly. Make a wish, because that's what it looks like you've done. A quarter of the stock of this is already gone. Love it. And this has actually got like a texture paste through it. I can feel the risen.
Yeah, that one has.
Risen stars. Love that. It's like a fairy or a wizard or something's made a wish with their wand.
It is. Or you could just stick a Merry Christmas on there. Do that in red ink or
yeah.
something like that. Or sparkly embossing powder on there.
And it works both ways. We've got it going from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom. Yeah. We're running out of time. Next we have the spiral stencil. Now this was in the demo, the first demo. Because Amanda demoed it, 3/4 of the stock has gone on this one. Again, using those beautiful colours of the oxides. It's about to sell out, this one. This won't be in the latest show, I'm pretty sure. JQHN90. Then, one of my favourites.
This one sold out so fast last time.
Sound
It's
waves.
madness.
Sound waves. Quirky, really different, but use it with a traditional floral and it works so well. It's modern and traditional all combined. Love that. Using it in 4 different corners. Again, just having it as the background behind some flowers. You could put some little gems on there or gem drops if you wanted to too. £7.50, that is the sound waves, and it's going crazy, very busy for that one.
That's been out of stock on your website, it's been out of stock on our website, it's been out of stock everywhere.
Quarter of the stock already gone.
Chris.
Right, now, what's the next one? Wavy abstract lines. We're going to have a busy afternoon this afternoon, by the way. We've got one of the most popular collections from Carnation coming up that sold out at Carnation earlier in the week. Look at that. £7.50, your wavy abstract line stencil. It's almost like rays of sunshine or rays on a rainbow.
You could do anything with this one. It looks like a stack of books.
Yep.
Could be Harry Potter.
Could be, yeah. Then we've got 3 more to do, I think. This one is your abstract dot stencil. Again, it's all about the versatility. £7.50, CUHN26. There we go. With your balloons on the front and that in the background. Love it. Yeah, quite comic book maybe, about that, yeah. Then we've got your floral hearts. So the petals of the flowers are actually hearts. And you designed these?
Yes.
Wow.
So this is a bit like speed dating, yeah. Worse than that, I think.
Don't let your husband know that. There we are, look. So inked and also embossed, both.
So that one, yeah, it's been run through a die-cut machine as well, so the background on that one is embossed.
Lovely. Then we're going to
last but not least,
the ever popular must-have brickwork. Look at that. Again, emboss it, then ink it. Always handy to have your brickwork stencil. There we go. Now, we've got enough time, about a minute, to get the embossing powders in. Now, we've got the embossing powders in a set of 4, and we've got the platinum and we've got the silver available individually. 10% of the embossing powders has already gone. We've got white, crystal clear, sparkling crystal, and white opal. So different finishes. All 4 of them together in a bundle, $19.99. They're a £5 a pop. We've got them in stock. We hardly ever show you embossing powders, or very, very rarely. And when we do, they absolutely fly. So if you fancy that technique that Amanda showed earlier on, heating with your heat gun underneath, it will turn them beautifully glossy and shiny. There they are. And they get a lot in there, don't you? You do. They're 20ml pots. So, yeah, these pots last a long, long time. OK. BLHN94. They're actually named on the top so you can see exactly what's what. So BLHN 94, £19.99 is your price for all 5 of them. All slightly different effects, but they are available if you want them. Shirley's in, Deborah's in, Imelda, Christine, Lance, Bianca, all checking out this. Bestsellers from Honeydew, all in one show. What we'll do at 5, Hayley will be here with Amanda at 5 o'clock. You'll have basically what's left at 5 o'clock. And hopefully me. And hopefully, well, yeah, definitely you. You're not going anywhere. So Amanda will be back at 5 o'clock with another look at all these bestsellers, but you cherry pick what you want on the website now, on the app now, and it's just 1p&p to get everything delivered at £4.95. OK, see you in a minute with the latest collection from Carnation. Thanks, Amanda. Dave.